pushed out of bounds, who kicks the extra points for Boise State. He hasn't been that accurate on extra points, and that field goal was about an extra point chip shot. They were at the 1 yard line, so there's no guarantee they would have even made it, knowing the history of Goodall here in the season for Boise State. It's been a little bit of a struggle. LSU will pick up a first down on that run. Mike the Tiger likes it a lot. Sure, Buster Bronco not too much. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Jarrett Lee hands off to Spencer Ware. And Spencer Ware gets an 8-yard gain. So now Spencer Ware starting to pick things up here in the second quarter after having a slow first quarter against this Boise State defense. Second down and 10 for LSU. Desperately trying to get on the board here before halftime in front of the hometown fans at Death Valley. They give it to Ware again. No, they don't. They play action fake at Jarrett Lee, and let's count how many Boise State players there were, led by George Iloka, but 4 Boise State defensive players rushing through. Didn't bite on the fake and bring down quarterback Jarrett Lee. Third down and 6 for LSU. 4 receivers set, a back in the backfield. Lee, back to pass. He's under pressure. Can't get away. That's going to be a quarterback sack for Boise State. Aaron Tevis, the linebacker, leapfrogging over Ware. You got to give Ware credit for coming through with the block, but Aaron Tevis just leapfrogs over Spencer Ware and brings down Jarrett Lee. And Jarrett Lee and LSU, they have just been pressured and manhandled by this Boise State defense, and that's exactly what I talked about in the beginning of the pregame of this being a good defensive battle, these great defensive teams, and we saw that not only just on that last drive from Boise State, but with LSU on that goal line stand. Boise State had first and goal, 4 tries to punch it in, and the LSU defense stood tough. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the first half. It's Boise State football. They give it to Doug Martin. Doug Martin breaks through inside LSU territory to the 40-yard line. A great run by Doug Martin as you see the hole just opened up, collapsing at the last minute, but Doug Martin slips through and picks up a first down. Doug Martin has been running powerfully just as he has all season long for Boise State. First and 10 for the Broncos, looking like another potential running play. The line is stacked, and it is going to be a running play to Doug Martin, and Doug Martin breaks through again. Second down and 3. 70 yards on 7 rushes. Doug Martin averaging 10 yards a carry. That is a great average. The line is stacked again, but Kellen Moore goes to the air, and that is completed to the tight end. I believe that's Kyle Efaw. Couldn't quite see the number. Let's see. No, that is not Kyle Efaw. The 8s kind of blending together. That's actually number 88. That's the man that caught the touchdown, Chandler Koch. It's hard to tell an 8 from a 0 at the distance, so I thought that was Efaw, but it is Koch who did, again, nab that first touchdown. It'll be first and 10, and on an end around, they give it to Chris Potter, and he's stopped. They like to do that wild Broncos formation, hand it off to Chris Potter, and usually successful. Boise State calls a timeout with 1:31 to go. 5 wide receivers for Moore. Kellen Moore finds a receiver, and he's immediately brought down. It's Matt Miller, who made an impact and who first bursted onto the scene. He's the freshman from Helena, Montana, redshirted, and made an impact really in the Georgia game. Nobody had really heard of him, and since then he's really been a staple of the Boise State offense. That falls incomplete. Moore looking pretty frustrated, and now Goodall's going to get a shot at the field goal that he didn't get earlier on 4th down and 5. It's going to be about a 35-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Boise State, a 38-yard field goal. On a 7-play drive, they take the 2-score lead. It's 10-0, Boise over LSU. LSU's going to have 1 more minute left. And what a great return down to the 35. That was a spectacular return, but it's going to be brought back, and There's a reason that return was so good. It was because there was holding. That's why there was a big hole. It was holding against Mitch Joseph, the senior tight end. With a minute to go, what does the Mad Hatter Les Miles have in his bag of tricks? Will he try to drive and score? It's looking like it with the way they're spread out, but instead they give it to Ware, and Boise State fooled, and heck, I was fooled seeing everyone spread out. Great call to go with the inside draw, and Ware to pick up the first down. Now they're 5 wide. Jarrett Lee going deep down the field. Open receiver, and it's caught down to the 11-yard line. Referees are going to field it at the 12. 1 throw, 1 catch. Here comes LSU. Play action fake. Jarrett Lee, end zone. No, nearly intercepted. That was George Iloka, the senior. The senior from Houston, Texas, nearly coming up with the interception. Wow. LSU, the offense has been sparked here in the second quarter. There's the handoff to Spencer Ware, and he runs it in untouched. And the Mad Hatter does it again. Spencer Ware, along with the rest of the LSU Tigers, with some creative play calling, have turned this 2-score game into a 1-score game. Here comes the extra point. It's up, and it is right through. That is good. The only problem is it took them 28 seconds to score. Boise State and Kellen Moore has almost 10 more seconds than that. Can the assassin come on the field and lead a drive and get that 2-score lead back? Everyone knows that he's capable of it. Football is going to be at the 21-yard line. We have another holding call, this time against Boise, against Chandler Koch. So it's going to bring that back 10 yards, and it's going to make this one a little bit harder. Now we'll see Coach Pete. Does he try to go for it with the little time that they have, 35 seconds? Or do they keep it on the ground and try to head into the half with a lead here in Death Valley? Kellen Moore, there's the handoff to Doug Martin, and Martin picks up 7 yards on the run. And it looks like they are quite content to head into the locker room, as is, with a 3-point lead. Kellen Moore, though, look at the unique formation on the near side, the 3 wide receivers. They're letting the time wind all the way down. 5 seconds here. They finally snap it. And look at Kellen Moore go. He rushes through and decides to just slide down. So Kellen Moore, he saw an opening and figured might as well take it. And then slides down, which I know that Bronco Nation, along with Coach Peterson, likes to see that. They don't want to see Kellen Moore take any shots. Usually doesn't take too many. I don't think he's been sacked all year, which is normally the what happens in Boise State football, trying to find the right word for it. But we head into the half. It's number 5 Boise State 10 and number 1 LSU 7 in this BCS playoffs preview game here on YouTube and Facebook. And if you're tuning into the game here on YouTube, of course, you can tune into the Facebook page. Just go on Facebook and type in BCS NCAA, excuse me. BCS NCAA playoffs, what if is the page, and there's also a link down at the bottom. And if you're already on the page watching, we hope you enjoy this special preview game in honor of the first BCS playoff rankings being released. And of course, you can see online the first bowl projections are out, as well as the top 40 of who will be going to the BCS playoffs and the NIT if the season started today or ended today. But we know it doesn't. There's still a long way to go in this one, and a long way to go in this game. On the first play from scrimmage for LSU, James Stampley, the fullback, with a 5-yard run. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Jarrett Lee. And LSU, there's a handoff to Spencer Ware, and he's immediately met by Chase Baker and the rest of the Boise State defense. And I know that the Boise State defense had to have gotten hammered in the locker room after giving up those big runs from Spencer Ware late in the second quarter. And they allow another one. That's going to be a first down. Spencer Ware, 7 rushes, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Not a bad day from Ware. First and 10 for LSU, trying to take the lead. Give it to Spencer Ware again, and he's caught and dropped after a 2-yard gain. He's tackled by, not sure who that was. Couldn't quite get a number on it. I apologize. It happened so quickly, and I don't have a spotter. It's crazy. Didn't provide me with a spotter, but it'll be second down and 8. Jarrett Lee on the option play, trying to give Ware some extra room, and he doesn't find anything once again. He's brought down by Hunter White, the senior from Huntington Beach, California. It'll be third down and 4. Lee forced to go to the air. It's completed and just short of the first down. Great tackle. So fourth down and 1. And Les Miles and LSU decide to just punt it away. It's still a really close game. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's punted, and where did that go out? Did that go out of bounds at the 1? Waiting to get a spot on it. Indeed it did. Wow. So Kellen Moore and Boise State, they're really trapped deep. Handoff to Doug Martin. And Doug Martin grabs close to 10 on that run. You see the great blocking by Boise State that's allowing these runs, and especially Dan Paul, the fullback, who came through and was pushing the defensive line, who allowed Doug Martin to keep up his average of 10 yards a rush. They pitch it to Doug Martin, and they're going to give him the first down. I wasn't quite sure he made it, but the referees are going to give Doug Martin the first down. LSU fans can't be too happy about that one. I believe I see Les Miles. He's not happy about that. I got to agree with him. I don't think Doug Martin got the first down, but the referees give it to him. And now look at Kellen Moore. Easy pass completion to a wide-open Geraldo Boldevine for a first down, the sophomore from the Netherlands. He's caught wide open. You cannot leave Boldevine that open. First down and 10. Moore drops back to pass. Has time, and he finds Doug Martin. The running back slipped out to the near side, completed it, and you see the Mad Hatter on the sideline, still upset over that first down call, but more upset right now about his defense because they're letting Boise start to drive on him. Second down and 6 from the 47. That is completed to Boldevine. Once again, another first down for the Boise State Broncos. Boldevine was able to break free from the coverage of Stephon Francis, the linebacker, for a Broncos first down. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. It is Boise State football. There's the handoff to the fullback, or excuse me, to the backup running back, who probably going to be the future of Boise State football, or not the future, but he's going to get a shot. Drew Wright, and there's Nate Potter coming up with a holding call. Referees have been dropping